What's up YouTube's PZSian here. Today I'm going to be making a bit of a different video, but it is related to a video that I have made in the past. Today I'm actually going to be showing you guys this thing. And you might be wondering, what is that thing? I cannot tell. Well, if you look at the title, you will find out that this is called the Trekker Space Pen. Alright? Now, you know what, whatever. Let me, I forgot something. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Let me go get what I forgot. Yeah, be right back. Okay, I got it back. Man, I love the power of the, God dang it, if I sit down, now there's shadows everywhere. Good grief. Oh well, it's what I can do, guys. It's the best I can do. Ah! Wow, that was terrible. I'm so sorry. Gotta love this professional video making skills. Anyways. Yeah, what you were looking at is the Trekker Space Pen. Alright, now, for those of you who have seen one of my very old videos from a while ago, about the Fisher Space Pen, this is essentially the same type of pen, it's just in a different case. You actually can buy many different types of space pens. Actually, because I'm at a computer right now, and I'm going to have to be very, somehow, okay, let's see, I'm going to have to guesstimate the keys here. What is the website like? That's not it. No. Where's backspace? I can't see the keyboard. Oh crap, what have I just done? Hang on. Okay, so this thing is being really slow to load. That's just because it's far away from the internet. But if you've ever been to spacepen.org, you can see that there are quite a few different variations of the Fisher Space Pen. These are mostly bullets, which I actually do have one. This is the X Mark. I don't really know if you can get the Trekkers on here though, but if you look on this website, you will see, especially over here, if you look over here where my mouse is sort of, hang on, let me look at the actual screen itself, where my mouse is circling, this area right here, this is where you'll find out all the different types of pens. We've got luxury space pens, pencils by Fisher, which is weird, spacepen.com exclusive, all pens, and there's a cigar punch. Those are not pens. What are we doing? There's bullets. Military, there's the Trekkers, so let's see, yeah, if it'll even pull up. But as you can see, just a lot of different designs and such. We've got accessories, Capomatic, good grief, that scared me. All sorts of stuff. Come on, load. Stupid thing, religious pens. Whatever, I don't even care anymore. So yeah, if you want to check out the website, it is spacepen.com or spacepen.org or something like that. Anyways, let me lower you guys back down here, or is that actually better? I don't know. Alright, seems like so this is the Trekker Space Pen. Alright, here it is. As you can see, it's mostly designed for outdoor type use, outdoorsy people and such, because it's got this carabiner on it which prevents it from being dropped and such, like on accident. And it also included this lanyard thing, which is kind of cheesy in my opinion. It's one of those little cheapo ones that sort of snaps together and such. You're supposed to, like, I don't think you want to have the carabiner attached to it, but you kind of want to loop this like that, and then like that. Come on, get on. Connect. Good grief, I want to connect. There you go. And then it'll sort of just hang. It'll sort of hang there, like a pin that likes to hang and such. Kind of jingles around. I better not do that, because I can see that thing losing control and smacking my nice, pretty iMac in the face and cracking the screen, which would not be good. Anyways, let me go ahead and take that apart, and let's... Really? Good grief. Wow, this video is just going absolutely fantastically. So, yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and let's take a look at it. So the way that this works, let me actually get you a close-up of it. So here we go. This lighting is kind of weird. Maybe I should bring up like a white light or something. I have no idea. Good grief. There we go, that works. Kind of in a way-ish, sort of, kinda, maybe. Man, why won't the texture show up? Come on. Alright, now I can get you a close-up. So, as you can see, this is sort of what it looks like. As you can see, just, very simple design. There's the, grip texture there. And here's the way that it works is that it's just got this lid on here that's really hard to pull off. Well, not really. It's actually kind of easy, but it takes a bit of effort. And it's like that because obviously since it's hanging from your neck, it doesn't want it to fall out, or it doesn't want to fall off. So That's why it's really tight like that. And on either side of it, it'll say Fisher Space Pen. who does on this thing, Fisher Space Pen. So there you go, and this is a it comes with a medium point right there. So yeah. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at how well it writes. So let's pull it apart. Set that aside, and let us begin the writing of the best writing in the history of the universe. Yay. There we go. As you can see, it writes. It writes very well. Very, very well. When you're done with it, you can just put the cap back on, click it shut, and the cap is probably hanging from you, so then you can just let go of it, and it will hang there and stuff, which is cool. Whoa, it almost fell off the desk. Anyways, so that's basically it. I really do not know much else to say about it. This is a black model. It does come in, I think, a silver model, and the black version here is sort of plastic coated. It's got sort of a plastic casing, but it is actually metal. In fact, if you unscrew it, which by the way is insanely difficult to do out of the box. I honestly was thinking maybe they changed something and made it to where you could not replace the cartridge because of how stupidly tight the threads were. But as you can see, that is a regular standard Space Pen insert. You'll see that it is made of brass. You can't really see much inside of there though, but yeah, it's a little bit more obvious in there. In fact, we pop the lid off. That'll let some light through. And yeah, it's a little easier to see there. So there you go. Anyways, we're going to show the insert here, just to show you that it is indeed a regular old Fisher Space Pen insert. Yay! See, it even says right there, Fisher Space Pen. Cool beans. And this just looks like this. So, let's go ahead and let's put this back. Like so. There we go. You can see. And then this goes like that. Oh, get in there. A little springy. Little springy. There we are. Oh, wow, that was weird. Okay, well, there we go. It's going in there now. Okay. Then let's pop it out, and you can continue your scribbling and such. So, I brought with me, let me put this back, this thing. This is a regular Fisher Bullet Space Pen. Now, for those of you who've seen my review of this pen, you're thinking, that looks totally different. That's because it is different. I actually lost that pen, and I have never seen it since I lost it. So, yeah, I had to get another one. So, yeah. And one neat thing about this thing is that it is going to be pretty much impossible to lose, because it's going to be tethered to you. Alright? The only way you can lose it is if you accidentally leave it somewhere. Pretty much. This thing falls out of my pocket all the time. I really don't know why. Usually, I've actually lost this pen in particular twice, and both times, luckily, it's been found, but there you go. But a quick size comparison for you guys. As you can see, hang on, let me get this carabiner off of here. This is a really cheap carabiner. It's not really anything to write home about. It is a little bit taller with the cap on. So yeah, now one disadvantage you get with this pen that this pen, has an advantage of it. One disadvantage with this pen over this pen, or no. One freaking disadvantage with this pen over this pen is that when you pull the cap off, the pen is now actually smaller. So as you can see, if we compare it, now it's like a wee midget pen. Or actually, I don't know. What the heck elect is going... Yeah, okay. Good grief. Stop dropping the pen. My gosh. So, before, when we had this thing on, this is way taller than the regular bullet pen. But when we take the cap off, it is now pretty much the same size, as you can see. And yes, I'm getting ink on myself. However, get that off. Or whatever. However, one thing that this pen has, one neat little feature, is that when you pull the lid off like that, you can actually flip it like this, and you can put the cap on the back, and now you have a ridiculously long pen, which is more like a standard size pen. This is one of my favorite features about this pen, is that it can do that. So, yeah, it's a little bit easier to control and such, even though that looks absolutely horrible compared to that. Can you even see that? Is that even in focus? I guess it is. I'm not really sure. So yeah, that is the only disadvantage. Also, if you happen to have your lid, oops, I accidentally smacked the camera lens, sort of free sitting around like that, you can easily leave your lid behind, and you is pretty much screwed with nothing but this, which I guess is fine. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately you cannot put the lid on the back because it just simply won't go on there. It just won't. So anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for me in this video. So yeah, if you want this pen, you can look for it. I'll have a link to it on Amazon. My Staples sold it at one point. I bought one for a friend of mine for Christmas there, and then they stopped selling it when I wanted to buy myself one. Finally, over a year later, I found it in a random outdoor store. Not random, it's a local outdoor store. Outdoor shop type thing, doodle. Actually, it was a camping store, more nonetheless. So, yeah, there you go. Thank you all for watching. Seriously, let me just say this much. When you go space pen, you will never go back. Space pens are so amazing. Like, seriously, you have no idea how amazing space pens are. If you've never used a space pen, I highly urge you to go out and get one. I'm dead serious. They're amazing. So anyways, that's all. I kind of like this because it also looks sort of like a Kubotan, and it's really, really solid. I never did mention that. This thing is ridiculously solid. So, in fact, yeah, as I keep dropping it, yeah, yeah, I mean, it's just totally like a brick, pretty much, like a cylindrical, thin brick. Yeah, so this could be an impromptu Kubotan. I wouldn't really recommend it, but it could be. There you go. So, anyways, guys, that's going to do it. So, or actually, I guess I would recommend it for that, but I would recommend doing it just to do it. I mean, obviously, if it's the only thing you have on you and it's in one of those moments, then I guess. But yeah, I tend to not like doing stuff like that. So, anyways, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching, and adios.